Hey guys, Destry here, and I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos about the stuff I'm wearing, like, hey, where did you get the Cell Max stuff? Or where did you find the Broly hair with the outfit? Or why does your character look so gosh darn saucy? In today's episode, I'm going to be going over raids. More specifically, the two different types of raids, the skills that you should be bringing to a raid, and how to find out what your raid score is and what the raid rewards are and where to find that, so you don't have to wait until after the raid to figure it out. Now, I'm going to start with my first tip here, which is very important, and that is to always greet the other participants in the raid. So when you're on the participation list where it brings up all the players, make sure you say hi. You don't want to be a jerk. Everybody's going to have to be friendly for the next 5 minutes. So you might as well go ahead and start getting used to that now, because nobody likes a sourpuss. The next thing I want to go over is the skills that you should have equipped for raid fights. Now yours is going to differ probably from what I'm having here. You can use the ones I have here, that's fine, but there is better ones that I would recommend. So for starters, you're going to want to have high damage dealing skills, obviously. That's mainly going to be your ultimates. As you can see there, I have Revenge Death Ball and Emperor's Death Beam. Just whatever skills that do a lot of damage and can also be done pretty quickly. You can see I also have Crush Cannon. That is more specifically because since this boss you can have a lot of downtime to charge up stuff. That's why I picked that one. You're also going to want to have one type of skill to use just in case they either A, hit you, because a lot of these will have one-shot potential, or they'll have certain moves just for them that can do a lot of damage if you don't have a way to block it. So I would recommend Super Guard. It's just an easy way. Also, if you get stuck where it's just you and the raid boss, you can stay alive a little bit longer. And when you're Awoken, you're just going to want to have whichever Awoken gives you the most damage output. I know for Saiyans it should be the Blue Evolved, but I'm more of a form over function. So I like the Beast Awoken more. It looks cooler, so that's why I use it. Another important tip is to watch out for your teammates. You can see there, sometimes you can just get caught in bad situations, and at the start of the match you get blown the hell out. So that could be you, could be your teammates. Just remember that the less people that are currently fighting, the more chances that the boss is going to focus on you. And a lot of these, like I said, unless you have a way to continuously block or deflect their attacks, you're probably going to get one shot multiple times. So you always want to pay attention to all your teammates that are down. The computer ones, maybe not as much, but I would still just keep an eye out, but definitely the other players. Because if you don't have any players, that's how you lose matches, and if you lose matches, you don't get all the fun stuff. So yeah, that's a quick little run right there. Just make sure you keep watching out for your teammates. That kind of goes along with the first thing I said. Don't be a jerk. Now you might be saying, Destry, this is all well and good, but how do I know exactly what I'll be getting from this raid? I've had a bit of trouble with this one, or I've had trouble with the previous one, and I just don't want to waste my time. I want to make sure that the effort I'm putting into this is worth it for me. Well, that's a fine question, and as you'll see here in a couple moments, I'll have something posted up on screen as well as in the description for the website you can go on to actually check this current raid that we're having here, as well as upcoming raids and previous raids, for what you get for each tier of raid. It'll tell you the score you need to get each individual thing. A good rule of thumb for me is always make it to at least 50 if all you care about is getting all of the cool like accessories, super souls, outfit stuff, because usually anything above that is like a title or something like that, which is good for some people, but me personally, I don't care about titles all that much. So I don't worry about that. I usually just go to 50, and if I keep playing, it's just because I enjoyed doing that particular raid. And now you might be saying, well, now I know what I get from the raid, but I don't know what my score is. I don't know how long I'm going to actually have to do this raid to get everything I want. Well, didn't I tell you I got you? Don't worry about it. So first thing you're going to do is go to the news board. It is going to be that big pillar that's directly behind you the minute you load into the game at the Parallel Quest area. You're going to go on there. It's going to give you a bunch of options. You're going to hit the one that says Raid Ranking, something along those lines. and it'll give you a list. When you initially click it, it's going to show the top players of that current raid. So unless you're one of those players, you're not going to see your name anywhere near that. So what you're going to do is hit whatever your options button is, whether you're playing on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. You're going to click the options button, and it'll take you to exactly where your score is. So if you care about more than just the score and you want to try to get to the top rankings, you know where you stand in comparison to everybody else. But if you're like me and you really just care about getting the score high enough to get all the rewards you want, that's the way you do it, and then you can judge how many more times you're going to have to do each specific raid to reach that amount. Well guys, I hope I was able to teach you something about raids you didn't know before. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, make sure you hit the notification bell to stay up to date on my latest videos. Thank you guys so much for all the support I've been receiving recently, it's still crazy to me. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you'd like to see from me. And otherwise, I'll go ahead and let the rest of this raid play out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.